5 daily mistakes that so many men around the world are making that are holding them back and that are making them soft. To start off, fear. So many times we allow fear to hold us back, to allow us to not do something we want to do, and we fall victim to being a little soft little bee due to fear. Dog, how many times you wanted something for yourself or a big moment came and you couldn't show up for yourself because you had the feeling of fear? No more. No more, bro. We done with that. It's so much opportunity. It's so much things that's gonna fall in line with you while you on pursuit with your purpose. But you gotta stay on a straight line and go forward in your life. You gotta be able to respond to things and not be a little sucker and a little soft little bee because you falling victim to fear. Trust me, every man you see or every person that's doing good in their life, they go through the feeling of fear too. But it's how they respond to the fear. It's how they still put out action for themselves through the fear. And that leads to the next one. You're not putting out action for yourself because you fear the idea of elevating. You fear the idea of discomfort. You fear the idea of something new. So you're not doing no action. With no action comes no results. You want this improvement life, but you got to ask yourself, is it really for you? Because you're not doing no action. And that leads to the next one. What are your thought process like? Are you thinking positive? Are you thinking, is your natural default thinking somewhat positive? Because this is a bonus one. You will always be soft if you're always your own enemy. So many times we beat ourselves up. So many times we are against our own legacy. Yeah, you king. You got a legacy to live. You got so much things that really want to fall in line with you, but you're not falling in line with yourself. You're not getting yourself in line. Soon as you start becoming passionate about this, soon as you start saying, no, results gotta come in. I don't care about the haysayers. I don't care if I'm trying to downplay what I'm doing. I don't care if my thought process negative. I'm gonna check myself and I'm put it in line and I'm gonna get everything in line. And if people around me not in my life in line with what I'm doing, get from around me, nigga. Get from around me. Because, bro, it gets serious, bro. Life gets serious, bro. It's something new every single day. It's something to throw you off every single day, so you can't be your own enemy. You gotta lead with action. If you don't lead with action, I always say work comes with results. Well, if you're not able to put out work, then results won't come in. If you're not able to put out value to people, you won't really get things in return. And that's just facts. And another one. Corn. You got to understand something. All right, dog, you may fall to the temptation time to time and things in that nature. Okay, cool. How will you respond? Because it leads to negative thoughts. It leads to you just being overall in a weird state of watching two other people do something you want to do. And you got to view yourself in third person and say, how do I look watching two other people doing, something I want to do? And I'm going, you got to ask yourself that. And you got to be real with yourself. Because so many times I see the same pattern in those type dudes who don't take accountability for it. It's the guy who does it and take accountability for it. Like, I'm working on it, G. All right, cool. Feel me? Because I want greatness and I want to be the guy actually in and out. But it's the guy who defends it. Oh, I don't see any negative results from it. I don't have negative thoughts. I can control myself. I actually see negative results when I withhold from beating your meat for real. Bro, no. That's just a person trying to defend not being able to control the temptation. To be honest, you don't feel right when you don't do it, when you don't stop, beating and jacking, because the thing is, you gotten so used to it that your body doesn't allow you to see it as not normal. And you got to understand something. You have to switch those traits over to not being your enemy, to taking action in your life. Imagine how much time you spent into beating your pogo stick instead of taking action into your life to change your life. And it's making you soft, because really you're just the guy in the corner while two people get it on in their own movie, and you getting off to that. You got to think about that, because we can't be our own enemy. We gotta run it up. We gotta put out action so things fall in line with what we got going on, and we can allow ourselves to grow and elevate and things in that nature. And we can't be thinking with a negative default mindset. A lot of times we just thinking negative all the time. Oh man, my life's so bad. It's always just me. You can't just have it's just me a mindset. Like it's always just me going through something. Trust me, dog. Every single day, it's another man going through something. It's another person going through something worse than what you going through. And bro, you gotta realize something. You on this channel, we all going through something, homie. Get it right. Get back. Because, bro, how do you see us responding to it? We gotta hold each other accountable. When my window got bust and somebody tried to break into my window, I just got it fixed. I knew the real. I knew the truth. I knew that homie wouldn't make it out the hood ever in his life. I know. Shoot. You can't. It's certain leeches in the world. It's certain people who not gonna want to elevate. I had people tell me, what you doing, well, I don't really support it. Cool. We're not aligned. You feel me? You gotta understand, when you're not aligned, when your purpose is this way and then someone is walking this way, they may have something to say why you going on your purpose. See, you going forward, they walking backwards. And then they may say something to you while they walking backwards from where you already came from. While you pursuing forward to your purpose. You get what I'm saying? While you pursuing what you doing in your life, people are gonna walk by going backwards in their own life and have something to say about what you doing, because they see you heading forward. And if you allow that to knock you off the progress you make, not being your own enemy, not caring so much, leading with action, positive thoughts, laying back from the corn. Bro, do you think people don't feel that vibration? Do you think people genuinely support improvement all the time? Yes, we got a group. We got a group that where when you level up, we all want it. We want more for ourselves. So we gonna understand. We gonna get it. We gonna run it up. But you have haters. Even the woman you may dig out, in and 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 out, may have a comment on what you doing as a man. Say you're not doing enough as a man, or just have more hypergamy and want more. That's why she may look to the left, to the right of where the other men at. But you gotta stay forward. You gotta not care. It's always another one ready to bounce on your pogo stick and touch on your muscles that you ain't been working on, and overall suck you till you because, bro, it's always something that is choosing you. It's always gonna be something for you. But you gotta believe in the vision, and you gotta attack the vision. You gotta follow up with what you said. You gotta lead to the action. You gotta believe in yourself, homie. You gotta believe everything you ever wanted is gonna fall in your line, fall in your lap as well. But you have to lead with action. You gotta take your purpose on. See, a lot of times we believe, okay, if I just throw it out, the manifesting, because you can manifest a lot in your life, but you got to meet the manifestation halfway. You got to meet it halfway. You got to put up action and put up shots. You know how the basketball players be putting up shots, and then they come down the court, hezzy, behind the back, where you going? Net. What? Come on. We don't get to that hezzy. We don't get to that crossover. We don't get to the form and then release, then net, Each step I said takes practice. We gotta put into practice. With practice, the results could come in right away. But it's a long-term grind. And then when we around the woman, we have fun. When we around the success, we have fun. When we walk, we sway our shoulders because we need more confidence. See, the lack of confidence in you is having your manhood on the downfall. You should always have confidence. I don't care how much anxiety you have. I don't care how much you're overthinking. Have confidence through it all. It's all gonna pay off. It's all gonna pay off. It's all gonna pay off. The feeling of discomfort and you making it feel comfortable, all gonna pay off. But you have to continue to work through it. You gotta work through your problems. A lot of us got a lot of problems. A lot of us have relationship problems. A lot of us never feel like we've been loved. A lot of us never got that love from our parents. A lot of us never had a role model. A lot of us did have a role model. A lot of us did have all those relationships in our life, all the love in our life, and we still can't find that happiness. But it's how we respond today. It's how we look at it today. It's whether or not do we walk with our chin up or do we walk with our chin down? Do we let our polo stick hang or do we let our polo stick stay in Gerber mode, or do we have confidence in our polo stick and dig, twist, till she buzz, bro. Listen, bro, it's as easy as we make it, homie. Is we walking with a smile on our face, or is we mad at everything that happened in our life? Because look, bro, it's these simple things that I'm touching on that is making your life miserable and making you soft. And you damn sure shouldn't be mad at another man that is doing these steps. You should appreciate that, man. You should inspire to, get on your stuff. When I see a homie that is doing good in his life, it inspires me. It puts something in me like, okay, other people on this, improvement journey and want to do better. It's just genuinely trying to enjoy life and live in the moment. I gotta do better. Not trying to do better than him, but it puts something in me that I have to top myself. I have to top the last person I was yesterday and be better today. Because that is what have you walking in unrecognizable. That is what have you breaking the system, breaking the loop, breaking, the everyday same cycle that the world try to keep you in. What is that? Working that job you don't like. What is that? Staying in a depression and living check to check all your life. You have to break these cycles. You have to break the loop. But it starts with you, and you damn sure can't be soft while doing it. So you go through the steps. There is no skipping steps. Stay patient. Stay patient through the grind. Stay patient through your mistakes. Stay patient through your success. But attack every moment you see. Don't allow patience to take away from moments you should attack in your life. And you should see everything in your life. This video will change your life. This video will change your life, bro. You just got to tune in to your thought process. Of course, my words here. Of course, my entertainment here. But when are you going to tune into your own thoughts? What you want to do? Everything you said you want to do. And even if you're doing it right now, follow up. It's time. We got to get it. We got to get it. We got to get it. Because no one else is going to get it when we get it. You get what I'm saying? So when you start to get it in your mind, not everybody going to get it. And then when we want to get it and we starting to get it, no one else is going to get it for us. You get what I'm saying? So when you start obtaining more, that's got to come from you. That got to come from you. Because nobody else is going to just, here go the fat chicken bag. Ah! No, you got to and not be elite and try to take from other people, but put out value so people actually want to serve what you're doing, serve the value you putting out. But how do you put out value? What are you skillful at? What can you monetize? What are you good at? What impact on the world that your skill set have as a person, as an individual? You Billy, you John, you John, you Josepher, you Jose. What can you do to make impact in your life and to other people's life so you can prosper for it. Because at the end of the day, you got a legacy to live. And I can't let you hold yourself down on anything other than living up to your legacy, homie. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, live up this legacy, homie. I'ma holler at y'all in another one, man.